the implosion. So this is really scary team composition for the side of Team Liquid PH and Falcons APBREN. So far, they are getting
here
their
for the next match, because we're gonna actually go in already for the match number 4,
number 4.
Team Liquid Philippines versus Falcons APBREN.
So very interesting picks here for the both sides. Kyle PZ opting for the Benedetta jungler, which we've seen earlier against the Team Spirit, and Carl PZ with his Hayabusa. Let's see who is the better assassin in terms of jungler position. And so far, macro game for the early stage of the game, and both of the players just putting some pressure onto each other. And bottom lane, Flap Easy against Sunford, it is a really equal in terms of heroes, because you don't really want to overextend against Iterizla. He can just punish or more like poke you in just a small period of time and give you a lot of damage, but Sunford just stealing some XP crab here onto the bottom lane.
Okay, getting the crap for themselves. So far it's buffing up, but here going in for the contest is going to be JP, having a lot of pressure pulled out and managed to actually move away from that dangerous zone. And at the same time, it seems that Team Liquid try to actually go in for the poke as well. But so far, no casualty from both sides. Just a lot of teasingness coming in from both sides. And still, we're waiting. Like you talked about, how we're looking at the junglers, right? We're looking at those from CalTZ side, from Team Liquid, as well as CalTZ from Falcon AP Brands. Who will be the better one to stack things up, to farm up very quickly, and be able to actually join into that team fight and help the teammate out? But so far, right now, we do see not much of war rising off, but we have Kufra right at the mid, trying to actually hold off Sanji. Is it going to be enough though? I feel like this is just going to be a poke and tease coming in, but as they process, Turtle might actually try to actually contest it out. Just one more to go. It's going to be CalTZ who managed to get that Turtle.
But wait, Frigga Glacier was popped here coming from the side of Few, but they are getting retreat right now because the damage output from the side of Team Liquid was way too much for them. But still, Flap Easy got the retaliation. He managed to take down Sanji. But this fight is not over yet because Carl Tizzy having some second toss going in onto that fight. And actually, that was a good trade-off for the side of Team Falcons APBREN.
Agree, definitely. I mean, not only you get that turtle in a nick of time, you also manage to trade off 2 kills in that process. And that shows how much CalTZ is in a better formation right now. He's able to actually get into that repositioning of team fights, and he helped it out to shut down all of the closure that was done by the team of Falcon AP Brands. But on the other side right here, we do see that things are slowing down a little bit in the land of Dawn. So far, Sanford will be trying to go in for the crab, and FlapTZ will not be able to steal away because it's still going to be in the favor of Team Liquid.
Yes, indeed, partner. Both of them are just chilling out right now. Maybe just opting for some itemization and very cutie. Just wanted to clear this lane very fast. But Carl TZ is getting pressured here onto the blue buff. But still, Ogwen, Tyrus Revenge, it will get a whiff because Carl TZ has this evasion possibilities, and the reflex coming from this guy is really high. It's really hard to kill or to catch Carl TZ off guard.
The mobility wise and as well as the cheekiness of stealing that purple buff is going to give even more boost up for CalTZ. And somehow our CalTZ is struggling on that note, right? The fact that you know that CalTZ is getting away with all of that farming, you're not allowing your team to actually stack up. But second turtle is coming up here. FCAP looking for a way to actually tease it off. JP looking for an opportunity. He might actually go in for a push. It's going to be Ogwen who comes in. FlapTZ shutting down Sanji first of all. And as a process, it's going to be Ogwen try to pull into the center. But it's not going to be enough because Team CalTZ managed to actually move away, get the retreat favor. But at the same time, FCAP was a little bit suspicious, a little bit questionable on their move when the fact that was already their favor to win.
But the Falcons APBREN doesn't really want to reset because they know that they have a low cooldown skills that they can pull off here in terms of the team fight, and the turtle will just gonna be reset. But still knocking up here Flap TZ. He is in danger. The Dominator's Descent is what I'm talking about. The zoning out potential coming from this guy, but here comes Few. But that was really unfortunate. Tyrus Revenge follow-up coming from Ogun, but they don't have any damage output anymore because the two main damage dealers already retreated and going back. But still, Carl TZ with a shadow kill. Can he kill Few? No, that was a really close call, Danny.
4-4 right now. Team Liquid managed to bring it back to them. Even though, yes, Falcons APBREN may be in the upper hand of getting that settle, but all of those win, Team Liquid managed to turn things around at this point of time. And the fact that the reason why it was just so hard, it was Carl TZ who made that play. And I like the fact that even despite that Carl TZ was having a really good time to shut down, giving a lot of the damage, it was still not going to be enough because Team Liquid, they were just really slippery. They were just too tanky. And now pushing it straight to top, Super Marco all alone. They might actually try to gang up, but it's going to be Ogwin. A little bit overextension there to push away Team Liquid, but not to worry. It was just at least for them to disperse from that top lane.
Yes, partner. Actually, Ogun was just carrying out the side of Team Liquid PH and just forcing them to back away and do not give any possible threats for Super Marco. But while of that is happening, Hitaru's Revenge here onto the middle lane. They caught up Sanji, but using the Purify just to evade some possible death. But the Dominator's Ascend is still not enough for him to save himself from that possible death. The damage output coming from Benedetta, but JP going in. Ogun once again stretching out the penalty zone, hitting the two members coming from the side of Team Liquid PH, and Flap TZ just guiding out the members from Team Liquid PH and not giving some space for the side of opposing to have some entry. But here comes Sanford once again with a knock-up flicker, but still the fight will be going on to the favor of Team Falcons APBREN. Team Liquid not finding any opening and even a kill here in our team fight, Bunny.
I like it. I like the fact that Flat TZ, but here Carl TZ is gonna go in for the overextension. Oh, close enough. If we could have actually get that location-wise information, it could have turned around for the team of Liquid. But then again, Flap TZ with that penalty zone, he catch 3 players, but at the same time, TLPH that gets to move away. 2 of the heroes was able to move away, but at the process with you, able to actually at least hold the ground, giving the opportunity for Team Falcon APBREN to shut them all out, and even making a connection and clearing off for the closure. They still managed to trade those kills, getting 7-4 right this instance. Now Team Liquid, yes, they are having a really good fun time getting a really good early runs just now, but it seems that Falcon APBREN with this Terizla, it might be a different case of scenario for them to actually pull the weight back to them.
Yes, partner. Actually, even though, but if you will gonna look onto the net worth, it's not that really high gap from each other, right? Wait, Carl TZ here onto the top lane is getting poked down and forcing out just to back away. But here comes Carl TZ once again with the shadow kill, and the Sky Piercer passive will just gonna take down Carl TZ.
An opening for the side of Team Falcons APBREN to fight off with TLPH. But it's tough. It's really tough. They're not able to do so. Few will be taken out by Carl TZ as well with that kill. And now Flat TZ having suffering all of the loss. He did manage to take down Sanji, but at what cost, right? This isn't because the team of Liquid is still not done yet, but Super Marco tried to neutralize all of those engagement. He did manage to get that 1 kill in the process of losing 2 players in the hands of Team Liquid.
Do you think what in terms of the exchange on that team fight?
I mean, for me right now, I like the fact that FCAP, no matter they are struggling a little bit. It is a little bit shaky despite the fact that they are in the lead. And you talked about how the economy wise is not much of a big margin between both of these two teams. But I like the fact that defense wise from FCAP is still not shaky, right? They still managed to do so. But Stanford coming in
Ooh.
for the aggression. He's gonna pull all of the FCAP coming into the center. Phew, managed to take down JP first of all, but Benny Q2 managed to trade it off as well. In the process, takes down Super Marco. Ogren also been shut down, leaving
Oh
only
my God.
TZ to be surviving. Nope, defense-wise, it was superb early on, but now TLPH looking far more better.
Team Liquid, what a good engagement here coming from Sanford, following up by JP, but still, they're the one who got the team fight, 4-1 exchange. That was really big, and they even got the first lord of this game.
Oh, this is not looking so good for Team Falcons AP brand. Now things are starting to shape up even more further for Team Liquid as we see that Carl TZ getting off all of the buff for himself, leveling it up. Lot marching all the way right on the mid lane right this instant as Team Falcon AP brand. They will be denied of the buff. Team Liquid will be utilizing this situation over to the side of Team Liquid itself. Few coming in with a hailstorm. It's not gonna stop anything. It's not gonna do anything. But even so, right this is in Baptiste try to catch it up with a penalty, but it will be denied instantly. Few will be taken out as well as Ogun been shut down. And now getting 4 kills to go. And they might actually have the opening to close off right this instant. Nothing can be done. Team Liquid bringing it back up right here to 2-2 right at this grand final.
What a turnaround play coming from the side of Team Liquid PH in just one team fight. They managed to brought it back from a huge deficit against the